Angry guy here, and isn't this some, you know what? Black women are attacking foreign women for marrying black men and and basically passport bros, and they're calling black men unwanted and discarded, and saying that the foreign women that are marrying these men are going to get what's coming to them. This is some insane stuff. So I find this pretty insane. Black women are attacking foreign women, saying that they're going to get what's coming to them, you know, uh, and for taking these black men that are unwanted and were discarded. I mean, this is some real salt, y'all. This is some real salt. I cannot even believe this, but like, it's like women only. It just shows modern women only know how to name and shame. Like, they really like like y'all. Do you really hate your men that much? Because like this is what society is. Like these women, they really hate their men.
Women getting upset about these foreign women talking about, I got your man. Girl, those girls, as soon as they get that visa, they're going to be gone in 24 weeks, if not 3 months. Because guess what? They're going to realize that those guys were discarded and unwanted for a reason. Let these girls get their bag and embarrass themselves because they know, trust me, they know they're contributing to the prejudice and the racism of Black women.
They're contributing to the prejudice and racism of black women. So first off, she starts off by saying that these women are gonna basically get what's coming to them because they're taking in men that were unwanted and discarded, and they're gonna come over here, get their paper, and then they're gonna find out that these men are no good, and there's a reason why why black women put them out. But then on top of that, these women are contributing to the prejudice and racism of black women. Like, wow, this is absolutely insane. But let's continue watching and seeing what else she has to say.
They know. They know. But they'll see. Because once people find out that it was them talking all that
Hey, what's going on, good people? In this video, I'm going to be discussing another lady who just couldn't resist saying something about the passport men just to get clicks and views. Now, we all know these ladies are making these videos just because passport men are trending. So they're definitely doing it for attention seeking. And you know I'm here for it. So, and I can see the comments down below. You guys are kind
Oh,
of tired.
look at this woman's face. She is furious. Like, looks like Furiosa, just less cute. I mean, she is angry. Look at that angry face. Look at that angry face.
Of the negativity surrounding it. You don't think we should pay these people any mind? I'm definitely going to give them the attention that they are seeking because I'm a content creator. I need something to talk about. And I notice a lot of you guys are saying, let's talk about the positive women that got things to say. If you guys see anything positive about women talking about passport men, please send it to me via email. I would love to speak on women having positive things to say about passport men, but we don't see any of that out there now, do we? So I got a couple clips here to show you guys of some more ratchet foolishness that are coming out of these women mouths, and I'm here for it. So we
Shout out to Dating Right. Shout out to Dating Right for always providing some quality content for review. I'm going to link to this video in the description of the video. Shout out to Dating Right.
definitely gonna break it down. But before we do, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, drop a comment down below. I'm not gonna waste no more of your time. Let's get into it.
For some reason, there's been an influx of passport bro content on my FYP. Um, and I sincerely hope that those ding dongs go wherever they go and meet.
Ding dongs? Why y'all insulting men? Why are y'all insulting these men for? You said you didn't want them, so now they're leaving, and you're so salty about it, and you're attacking them. You're attacking the women that are marrying them, and these men aren't even attacking y'all. They're not even worried about y'all. They're getting married, having children, starting families, and see what it is that now y'all are in self doubt. Y'all are in self doubt. You are hoping for the destruction of these men. But that's not what's happening. These men are finding happiness. Y'all are looking in the mirror and you're seeing the girls that these guys are marrying in Latin America, in Asia, and you're realizing these women are thin, these are women are beautiful, these women have real hair, none of that weave shit, none of that extension bullshit, right? They have real hair. Look, ma, real hair. Okay? That's the fucking hair that y'all are buying from these poor women overseas and slapping on your heads, and then you're calling these women poor, all right? And trying to insult these women while you're out here buying their hair so you could rock your weave or your extensions. And I'm just saying, I am literally just saying, it's so sad. It is so sad. And now these women are getting salty because they realize they don't have plan B guys. They don't have these plan B guys anymore. Here's what happened with a lot of women, especially in the millennial generation. A lot of these women are in their 40s now. I'm going to be 40. I'm going to be 40 this year. I'm going to be 40 in October. All right. I was born in 1983. I'm one of the oldest of the millennials, but the millennial years actually started back in 1981. The generally accepted start of the millennial years are 1981 to 1996, and a lot of people still consider people born in 1980 to be millennials as well. But the official millennial years that are accepted are 1981 to 1986. So the oldest of the millennials will actually be 42 this year, and that's not even counting the youngest of the Generation Xers. All right, they're like 43, 44, 45. You get my drift. All right. And a lot of these people did not get married. They did not get married. And we're talking about people at the older end. There's a lot of women in their 30s now, 35, 36, 37, 30, 31, 32, 33. Didn't get married, didn't have children. And now they were looking, and these women were betting on the Plan B guys. After running around with Chad and Tyrone and having their fun, they were banking that they would go and pick up a Plan B guy that was going to be their come up. All right. And these guys didn't have any other choices. Either these guys had to take them as they are, their bad attitudes, massive student debt, and all this other bullshit that they came with. And instead, they're discovering that these men are leaving. All right. They're not putting up with it. They don't have to put up with it. They're leaving, and they're realizing that these men are clearing out. These men aren't an option for them anymore. These were the Plan B guys, the stable guys, the guys that finish last, right? Now these guys are finishing first. And these women, their value is beginning to run out. Their sexual marketplace value is what defines them. And their value is beginning to run out. They're not getting those free drinks anymore. They're not being invited to get on a private jet anymore. All right? They're not getting certain job interviews anymore. They're not getting certain jobs anymore. All right? They're being turned away in certain places. Men aren't opening doors for them anymore. All right? There are fewer guys in their DMs now. And the guys that are in their DMs, these guys are just, these guys are trying to like smash MILFs. And they're like, MILF? MILF? I'm like, boo, how old do you think you are? All right, you should have had some kids by now. All right, like you're that MILF age. All right, you're that MILF age. But these women are like, what am I gonna do? And for decades now, the only thing women have done is shame men, and that's all they know how to do is shame men, put men down to keep them on the plantation. These men have left the plantation. They've left the plantation. They're not even on the plantation anymore. They think they're going to shame men back on the plantation. The men aren't even on the plantation. They've already left the plantation. And they're trying to shame men that have already gone out the door. They already left the door. They already walked out the door. They're not even there anymore. And they're trying to shame these men. And at the same time, they're probably trying to shame men. They're also already considering doing this. And they can't stop these men. They can't stop them, and it hurts even more. You can see the anger and just out vitriol in their faces, saying that these men were unwanted and discarded, and then they jump from that to attacking these poor Asian ladies. All right, and then on top of that, now saying that these poor Asian ladies are perpetuating racism and prejudice against black women. Like, Bro, are you serious? You just attacked these, you disrespected these men, you attacked these women, all right? And then you said, and then on top of it, now you're playing the victim, because that's what women in the West do. They are, they are powerful. They are powerful victims. All right, they're basically that's basically the modern women are the modern day tyrants in the West. This, they claim they're cry bullies. They claim to be victims when in reality they're the tyrants. They are tyrants that are not only dividing society, but causing so much grief, pain, and suffering in society.
Meet up with green card girlies who take them to the cleaners. Their whole voyage to find a woman overseas is to find someone to subjugate, someone who doesn't talk back, cooks and cleans, as pretty much of service. It's never about finding a deep connection, a friendship, a bond. It's about a slave. Every one of these.
All of these women describe cooking and cleaning as slavery. A woman who cooks, a woman who cleans, and a woman who does not fight with her man. Okay? A woman who cooks, cleans, and does not fight with her man. That's slavery and subjugation, bro. Cooking and cleaning. This is America. Now it's coming out. It's coming out of these women. It's coming out of their mouths. They're finally telling you what they really think. All right? They believe that cooking and cleaning are a form of slavery.
These passport bros are men that none
She's not the only one who said it. You can check out. I have another video where another woman said the exact same thing. She called cooking and cleaning slavery.
of us want here. Not a single one. I sincerely hope that the minute that those girls get here and they get their green card, they turn into Houdini and disappear. And that's what a lot of these dudes don't understand. These girls are in it for the bag. They don't like you. They don't want
Now you
you.
see that right off the bat, she opened this up with insults. She opened this up calling men green card girlies. These are the same women who don't want black men saying anything about them as we go. I mean, I tell you, these women in America, they act like it is truly a crime or a sin to cook and clean for your husband. A man can be doing everything right, but these women just feel like it's just something beneath them to cook and clean for a man. Now, if they had kids in the home,
I'll tell you what it is. Cardi B dropped a song called WAP. All right, she dropped a song called WAP. Wet ass pussy. She says in the song, "I can't cook, I can't clean, but I've got this wet ass pussy." And then she goes on to say, "Gush, gush, gush," because that's all it's about. That's all it's about. They think that they've been playing this. They've been playing the same bullshit for years now, where they think that pussy is going to cover everything. They're gonna pay for. They're gonna pay the bills with pussy. Everything that shit can cover. Not anymore. All right, not anymore.
they will be
Because here's the funny thing: they said, men have nowhere else to turn to. Men, I mean, if you go try to go to a prostitute in the United States, the only place where there's legal prostitution is Nevada, and only certain places in Nevada. Otherwise, you've got to go over to Mexico, and you got to risk your life over there. All right, got to go risk your life over there for some what? I mean, do you see what I'm trying to say? Like, men have literally no options. Nevada, what? You're gonna go to Nevada, pay $1,000 for 1 hour? $1,000. 1,000. I mean, imagine how hard a man has to work for $1,000. Some guys don't make $1,000 in a week. Some guys don't make $1,000 in 2 weeks. All right. Some guys are giving up more than half of their paycheck to these women. Some guys are giving up their entire paycheck to these women in Nevada for 1 hour. That's if they could even make the trek. So all these women out here, they were like, "Oh, you have no other options. If you want to get laid, if you want some, you're gonna have to put up with us." Bad attitudes and all, because you don't have anywhere else to turn to. And now these men are going overseas, finding wives, and laying down with your wife. That's just a part of marriage. But she is cooking for you, she's cleaning for you, she's taking care of the house, she's taking care of you, and she enjoys doing these things. She loves doing these things. They're a part of her culture. She's loving and caring because that's a part of the culture. All right? And you're able to build a friendship with her. Forget about soulmates. You're able to build a friendship with her. You can build something together. And the thing is that that single mother bullshit is not cool in the Philippines. People are not praising single mothers in the Philippines. That's a disgrace. For a woman, the foundation of her life, the foundation of a woman's life is not money in the Philippines. All right, in Filipino culture, it is her family. Because a woman knows that she is nothing without her family. It's not that she doesn't want nice things, but she knows that she is nothing without her family. She will give up everything. She will sell everything for her family, to take care of her family. And that family includes her husband and her children. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying everything's going to be perfect, but her family comes first in her life.
Cooking and cleaning behind the kids anyway. So what's the big deal when you get a man and it becomes this major issue that this man just wants a homemaker who will take care of his castle? Yeah, that's what all men want.
Now I'm the bad guy.
9 times out of 10, you are not getting these men in their prime. And the reason why this garbage started in the first place is because these passport bros went around and said, oh, look at this other group of women. They're so much better than you. And that will naturally put anyone on the defense. 15 years ago, when my grandma was about 75, she was talking about how some guy at the senior center proposed to her. But he didn't have enough money, so she turned him down. If my grandmother can get a man, then why do you feel so high and mighty that you can get one too? If these men treat
Oh
women
my
from their
gosh, like guys, these women are so rotten. Grandma got Man proposed to grandma at 75 and she turned him down because he didn't have enough money. Oh my gosh, like these are the women. These are the women that men are walking away from. All right? And like these women don't get it. They think that men are gonna come back. Guys, they're trying to shame you on the way out the door. These men have already left, all right? You don't need MGTOW anymore. Just go MWA, men walking away. All right? It's not about separating yourself or segregating yourself from women. It's about getting away from these kinds of women. All right?
own tribe like garbage, what makes you think that you will fare any better? They're pitting women against each other, and if you were as smart as you claim to be, you would see it and not fuel it.
What was she talking about? Why did she bring her grandmother into that to expose her
Guys, I'm telling y'all, this is gonna become an international. This is gonna become an international affair. All right? It's gonna be an international affair. International affair. You're gonna have women from every every country in the book. All right? Every cat, every dog, every rat. They're gonna be competing for men from America, from the West. All right? It's gonna be like, who wants to be a millionaire? Get yourself a man edition. Okay? You're gonna have Nigeria. Can we hear you, Nigeria? Okay, Slovenia. Can we hear you, Slovenia? Indonesia. Who's here representing Indonesia? Brazil. The Brazilians are coming out strong. Dominican Republic. Oh my goodness, Miss Dominicana is here. Mexico is not to be messed with or to be forgotten. And of course, the Filipinas. The Philippines are in the house. All right, they are the reigning champions, and they are not going to let that crown go easily. I'm telling y'all, it's not a game. It's not a game. Y'all are gonna see this. Women competing all around the world in these countries, letting them putting Western women on check. Like, oh, you didn't want these men? We'll take them. We'll take them. We'll take them.
grandmother as being an old gold digger? Jesus, man, I tell you, these American men, they can't even win in the senior citizens home. That's why I'm so glad I see a lot of older men in Thailand, and they are with legally aged younger women. Like, man, these guys are living their best life. I get it. You can't get no love in the States from this lady's here grandmother, apparently. And I don't know why her grandmother is capping. They say them senior citizen places, they be getting it in around there. They got all kind of diseases going around the senior citizens home. Guys, you see how they trying to blame us for that too? They trying to blame us that we got them fighting with other women. No, no, we don't. Women got online insulting these women. It was them. It was the women that started this. We had nothing to do with that. So no.
Women getting upset about these foreign women talking about, I got your man. Girl, those girls, as soon as they get that visa, they're going to be gone in 24 weeks, if not 3 months. Because guess what? They're going to realize that those guys were discarded and unwanted for a reason. Let
Discarded and unwanted for a reason. Yeah, look at you all salty here. Look at her all salty, talking shit, talking a whole load of shit. All right, look at her all talking a whole load of shit. All right, and this is like the same. This is gonna be one of the same women that'll be out here crying on TikTok about these men and how they're not shit. All this other bullshit. Can't find a good man, and the government needs to intervene and stop these men, calling them predators, but at the same time say that she can't get one. Why do you want a predator then? Oh, I don't. But we need to save. We need to save the world from these men. All right, because what they're doing is wrong. I'm telling y'all.
These girls get their bag and embarrass themselves because they know, trust me, they know they're contributing to the prejudice and the racism of Black women. They know. They know. But they'll see. Because once people find out that it was them talking all that shit and they're over here, and then they're over here on the struggle bus trying to figure out how to get it together,
Struggle bus, bro.
we're not going to be there for them. Let them do the struggle thing. And listen, these chicks are smarter than what you think. They probably, as soon as they get that visa, they're going to get with some Brad or some.
Do you hear this woman? As soon as they get that visa, they're gonna get with some Brad. Oh my gosh. I'm telling y'all, these women are nasty. They're mean. They are so mean. They are so mean. They are so wrong. And that's why men are walking away from them and not coming back. Guys, I'm not even gonna watch this entire video. I think we're good right here. I think you got the gist of it. I'll link the full video description if you want to go and check this shit out. But shout out again to Dating Right for putting this together, this compilation, because these women they don't have any God inside of them. They don't have any God inside of them. They need to find Jesus and start there. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for you right now. Let me know what you think about this subject. Black women attack foreign women and call black men unwanted and discarded. Let me know what you think about this. Your opinions on this in the comments about the passport kings and and them going overseas. Women attacking the passport bros, passport kings. You know, let me know what you think about this. And if you guys want to help the channel out, if you want to get access to videos early, you can go or the exclusive videos or just more exclusive content, more Angry Guy content. You can go over to patreon.com/Angry Guy and support me on Patreon so I can continue putting out this content for you guys. That's the only way I'm able to do it. And also, if you want to submit a video request, you can find that information in the comments in the description. Correction, description. You can find out how to request a video topic. If there's a specific topic you want me to discuss, you can request that in the description of the video. You can find out how to request that by checking out the description of the video. Send me over that topic along with a contribution. And if you just want to show some general love, drop some cash. You can drop something via Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, and all of that information is in the description of the video. All those links are there. Let me know what you think about this video, if you enjoyed it, and your thoughts on the subject we discussed. Go ahead and hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, which is men walking away and cheers.